Welcome to the Random Banter Cast. This is one of your hosts tonight, Mike.
This is Mike as well.
This is Cam.
This is Jordan.
Your name's also Mike.
Not anymore.
It's put in the title, Mike, also Mike.
Mike, also known as Mikey.
Alright, so who's got the first story?
So I finally got Netflix.
Finally.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Finally broke
Call
down.
back to last
It's,
podcast.
Fury. Have you
That
guys
movie's
seen
awesome.
Fury?
I liked it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Favorite movie.
Seen that about 5 times.
I liked it. It was kind of sad. One thing I'd like to say is I cannot take Shia LaBeouf seriously in anything if it's not like supposed to be funny or comedy.
Really? He was amazing in that movie.
Sort of. I was getting into it, like everyone else was really in character, and then the camera would pan over to him, and it's like, what are you doing here?
Man, he went full out for that role. He took his tooth out with a knife.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you got I think it was a tooth infection, so he took it out with a knife. He was completely in character the whole time.
He just looked really sad the whole time.
Well, I mean, it was a war film.
I know, but he just had these puppy dog eyes the whole time. Like, it was just squirting water in his
friend
eyes.
just got shot in the face through a tank.
He watched that happen.
He was super Christian, right?
He said a prayer once.
What?
All Christians did.
I like him as an actor. Did you guys ever watch Even Stevens growing up?
You bet.
I love that show.
Did you watch anything else noteworthy?
I also watched called Where to Invade Next, and it's basically him going to different countries and claiming ideas to bring back to America that are very good. So he goes to Italy. Italy gets 8 weeks paid vacation
Per year when you're employed.
Yes,
Everybody?
Yeah.
and it
For every 4 weeks you work.
carries.
Whoa! All right.
It carries on to the next year too, and you can just keep stacking and
You can
stacking and
bank
stacking. Yeah.
So you can retire if you don't ever take a break. Ever.
Basically.
Work every day for like
There's
10
gotta be
years.
so
They also
big
get
influence.
2 hours lunch.
Yeah, I knew
2
that.
hours lunch.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But even if you take a 2-hour lunch, that just means you're working another hour later instead of...
If they work 8-hour shifts.
So then he goes to France, and he starts it off where he's like got all these nice screenshots of like really fancy food, and there's all these chefs making it, and then they zoom out, and it's a grade school, and this grade school they make like gourmet meals for the kids every single day. And
Eat healthy.
Yeah, but this is every public school.
No, there's no way. There's
yes,
no
yes,
way.
yes, yes, yes. And
Like,
the reason.
school, places like that have good nutrition for their kids.
The only reason why is because it's illegal to charge people for schooling there. So you can't have private schooling. So all the rich kids and the poor kids go to school together. So all the rich families make sure that the public schools are top notch.
I see a lot of poor kids getting beat up.
No, man, they're just
Yeah.
one big, one love. They're eating cheese,
And then in
different
the
kinds
real
of cheese
world.
every day.
In the real world.
And then when they leave
Oh,
France,
I think it's in Italy. I think they're working on passing a law where people that are vegans can't force that on their kids until they're at least 16. Because there's been a lot of kids getting hospitalized over malnutrition for having their kids not eating proper food because they're vegan.
Not getting protein.
because
and
they don't have
everything
any
that they need.
fucking protein.
Yeah, so it's they're all hospitalized. So now you can get, for I think it was a kid under 12, having them on a vegan diet, you can get up to 2 years in jail.
And then no one takes care of that child.
Yeah.
And I think it's under 3. No, it might be under 3. You get 2 years in jail, and that's just less the older they get. Because there's been kids dying and getting put in the hospital over this.
I don't understand the whole concept of being a vegan. I mean, bacon, steak, burger.
It eventually gets bad for your heart.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Until I'm forced off this food.
Bacon and everything.
So it's not the Las Vegas Golden Knights, but the Vegas
Vegas,
Golden
yeah.
Knights.
Saw
Got,
that.
Why is it not the Las Vegas?
I don't know. They gained the hockey team. They lost a loss. But
So they have a hockey team now?
Yeah.
well, they will next season.
They're building one though.
Well, they got their they just announced their logo and their team name yesterday.
I brought up the point that the Knight's helmet looks like
It looks like a Halo.
a
emblem.
Halo emblem.
Look up the Golden Knight. It looks like a Halo
It
emblem.
was a
you can
Spartan. Yeah, oh, that you can make. Yeah, yeah.
It was about...
So it was probably made in that.
make. Well, no, I think it was made in the
Editor.
NHL team creator. I'm pretty sure you can pick that, isn't it?
No, come on.
Because you can make your own franchise.
I didn't hear a word you were saying.
It's okay. I was watching a documentary. It was about Uganda and how
Did you say Uganda?
Uganda.
Okay,
Gandalf.
Uganda.
Cody 20.
Gandalf the Country.
I wasn't sure you're talking about.
I don't know if
God
you ever heard about it. So apparently this place is like has the most drunk people per square
Capita. Yeah, that's the word.
A lot of the women there can't make money any other way. So they make this home-brewed alcohol called waraji, which originated from like when they used to make alcohol to give to soldiers when they were taking over the place. The white guys.
Here, drink this. He won't feel the bullets.
Serious.
Just kidding,
I'm not
they're
even
worse
kidding.
now.
That's exactly what they did. Waraji. Anyways, so all the women make this, and basically the whole documentary was this scrawny ass hipster dude in the middle of Africa, surrounded by these people getting like plastered all day. He goes out to the country, and like everyone's getting drunk, and he's like sipping on it, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is so strong." Probably because he's used to drinking Paps.
Shout out to Evan.
And then they all are like, "All right, we're hungry, so let's go kill a goat." So they go find a goat and they kill a goat.
Step one.
Boom!
Wow.
That took off like a
We
rocket.
order pizza. They just murder goats.
Right?
That's unexpected.
And then he's like, "All right, well let's see what it's like in the inner city." So they go into the city, and it's worse.
For goat slaughter?
Dude, it was like the grossest, sludgiest industrial thing I've ever seen. It's basically just gang signs and barrels.
Gang signs and barrels. New hit album.
That was about it, though.
I think I almost dislocated my jaw by laughing.
That's good. It's good for you.
I'm dying over here.
I'm gonna keep talking about documentaries.
Yeah, how many
because
of you watched? You should make a documentary on that.
Just like
Cam and the search for
put a
life.
camera in your corner and just like
I like them.
watch your life. Just
I like them. You don't want to watch my life.
no, nobody wants the left side.
It's full of bad decisions, missed opportunities, and a lot of sadness.
Anybody watch any shows this week?
On
Watch-
Netflix.
I watched like this movie last night. Kevin Costner had like no frontal lobe and he was a psychopath. So then they put a dead FBI agent's brain into his brain. So then he was like murdering people. It was pretty sweet.
Whoa.
It's on
That makes
Netflix.
sense.
What was this called?
It doesn't make any sense.
Go
I
on.
can't remember.
All right,
God.
Mikey.
I might have dreamt it.
The only really show I watched within the last week it was the Grand Tour, first episode.
Yeah,
What is the
I
Grand
watched that
Tour?
too.
Of
It's
Grand Tour of
Grand Tour. That's the name of the show.
of what?
The world.
The world.
Who could
Oh.
smack you so hard? Right?
It's the guys from Top Gear, formerly of Top Gear, started a new show called the Grand Tour.
What happens on this show?
Well, so far it's only been the first episode.
They drive cars and because they're not allowed.
If you haven't
because
figured out, I don't watch Top Gear, so
You've missed out then.
I'm just.
It's on Netflix. so
the
you should
worst
probably
part
watch
is like Jordan told me about this the other day, and that's why he wants to murder me right now.
it. Yeah.
Because I had no idea what Mikey was talking about.
But yeah, it was a good episode. Apparently they spent $3 million in the opening scene.
What did they do?
Some craziness.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird cars that drove across the desert
Like-
with them.
You know,
Did any of them like barrel roll and explode? Was there
Like
planes
a
and
lot
rockets?
of it, very expensive cars. Old
So
cars,
none of
new
them,
cars.
none of them destroyed.
literally one of them looked like one of the cars from Mad Max.
Sweet,
Like the one with the bass guitar guy.
nice. I really hope they actually make sequels to that. 'Cause the new one was amazing. Have you at least seen that? The new Mad Max?
No.
What the? You are Patrick Star. No, this is Patrick. That's you. I would do the SpongeBob laugh by hitting my throat, but I do not want to destroy everyone's eardrums.
And then your neck.
Well, that doesn't destroy my. Oh, you'd snap my neck. I see.
This weekend, the Star Wars, all the expansion packs were free.
Star Wars for what?
Star Wars Battlefront,
There
yep.
we go.
the new
Did
one.
you blow the Death Star up yet?
I did.
Wasn't it amazing?
It was awesome.
I told you. In December, we're getting the Rogue One DLC.
Okay, well, when it comes out, I'm gonna just get the season pass and get all of them.
It's gonna cost you like $1,010,000.
Literally.
No, it's 100%. No, it's like $80 for the season pass, which is like more than the game.
It was great. I really enjoyed all the maps. I liked.
Did you play as Chewbacca?
Yes.
Was that not the greatest
Oh,
thing
man.
ever?
Get that guy in a hallway and he just mows people down.
Mikey's not here.
Bows.
So are we gonna?
Because Bowcaster.
Right.
Bow.
It's
a bad joke.
Seriously. He's just like a walking brick house.
Yep.
He just walks through. He's like, Like his gun hits such a wide radius that you don't even have to really look where you're shooting.
Yeah, it does.
And you're killing everyone. It's fine. And
Oh,
the fact that all the doors are closing and opening all the time
you're gonna have to look it up.
is great.
Oh, $39.99 for the season pass. It's on sale right now.
Dude,
There you go.
that's worth it.
Yep, it is.
That is totally
Man,
worth
I'm
it.
gonna play the hell out of it when the new DLC releases because you get to play on Planet Scarif. So you can play as the Scarif Troopers and the Death Troopers, which you haven't seen yet. They look so cool. Which they were all concepted in. Well, they had concept art pictures from when George Lucas was still working on the original trilogy, and then they were just like, all right, well, we're just gonna put them into the movie because they were already made. Pretty awesome.
Oh man,
That's the Death Trooper.
that's cool.
It's gonna be in
They
Rogue
have one
That's
similar to that, but not nearly as cool.
You're thinking the TIE Fighter pilot.
Yeah. So you start off battling above whatever. What are the large ships called? Large.
Oh, Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyers. You're fighting, blah, blah, blah. If you're rebels and you win that battle, you have a transport ship that comes flying in, lands in the hangar, and then you're trying
an
to
AK.
find R2-D2. You're trying to rescue him, bring him back from the center of
The Star Destroyer.
the Star Destroyer. And
That's it.
so if you succeed at
Start
that,
getting good at those words.
You're
then you
worse.
go to another battle out in space, and you're trying to blow up the Death Star. And then it ends, and you have like
It's
bajillion
just awesome
kills.
because if you blow up the Death Star, it's the original cut from the movie. Like they didn't edit it, they didn't put it in an engine. It's just the Death Star exploding from the original movies. It's just like super campy, like CGI from way back.
There's
It's awesome.
I get more kills in a ship than I do on foot.
Really?
It's just so
Oh.
much easier. All you have to do is lead. That's all you have to do. And if they're right in front of you, just
Well, and they got that mad
bounce your
lock-on-
cursors.
lock-on button.
Yeah, I use the lock on as well.
Yeah,
but oh man, I
Did you
think
play as Boba Fett in space though?
I've played as Millennium Falcon,
Okay, all right.
and that's way better. The Millennium. Okay, I'm talking about the ships, not Han Solo.
What?
Han Solo.
Boba in space.
Boba?
I'm Boba.
the Fett. I bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt to finance my vet.
Whatever happened to him?
He's still live. He's
That's
still
right.
making music. He takes pictures of his fans that cosplay that go to his show, and he yells at people. So nothing much changed.
Who you guys talking to?
MC Chris.
Well, Candy.
I'm not surprised you didn't know who he
Bubblegum
was.
Taffy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know who he is. MCP Pants.
There's on Smite. There's a character that kind of resembles that.
The spider version?
No, but like a big giant. It's like this baby. The god is called
Isn't it Cupid?
no Vamana or Vamana. I don't know how you pronounce it.
We don't
but
know.
Anyways,
I've only
his
seen Smite play it. I've never played
his
it.
alt is he becomes like a very large man baby, but he can get a skin where he's like looks like a thug or I don't know what you want to call it, but he's got like a big pants.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
Thor's alternative skin, or it's either Thor or Hercules. His alternate skin is Eddie.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. He gets a guitar for a weapon or anything? That's sweet.
There's some really really funny skins. I love that game.
It's just awesome that it's free to play, and then you can just earn everything in game without having
It's
to pay
honestly, it's totally worth your time. I usually play as Vulcan. He's a big hammersmith. He crafts
for it. Hammers.
he crafts turrets and launches rockets from his chamber of fire that he has on his back.
Sure.
Right on.
They're like hot
So-
coals that sit in like a basket
so
on
he's
his back.
Torbjorn.
His alt is he shoots these
Well, we don't know that.
two big missiles
I
that
do.
come like flying out, and then it's like a giant area of effect. Basically, you just wait for people to get everyone low health, and then running back to the base to heal the fountain. And you're like, you wait for them to be like 5 feet away, set it
And then
up,
just
and they
nuke
just
them.
run right into it. Boom.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Triple kill.
I got like 3 mega kills the other day in Heroes of the Storm. It was the greatest thing ever. That's because Summerow's overpowered.
They have a new god, Thoth. I don't know if you guys know anything about Egyptian
I play
mythology.
AHO. That's the only game I play.
Thoth
Egyptian
is knowledge, I believe.
I usually played as
You'd feel
Anubis.
dumb if that wasn't it.
Anubis is cool.
Anubis is a great character. He's
See-
a good lane pusher.
Yeah.
I think like when I played it, there was like a free archer chick, and I played as her. And I was like, I'm not spending any money on this because it's free.
Neith, was she like an
Yeah.
Egyptian like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't keep playing it because it looked like you had to spend a lot of time or money.
I can't wait.
Oh,
till we
he's
find
the
proper
he's the
place
scribe
to
god.
record. Scribe?
Yep.
The god of scribing, or he scribes for the god?
I also borrowed from my friend Drew, Final Fantasy Type Zero.
It's weird.
HD.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, it's different. It's fun.
The intro, once you get over the bad dubbing,
Oh yeah, it's atrocious.
the beginning, it's so bad. It's
How are
so
you
bad.
doing?
It's like they didn't even try. But like once you actually get into the real gameplay, when you get to this, okay, so
Playing as card captors, man, throwing cards at people.
4 kingdoms. Each
That's
of them,
war.
they all have crystals. These crystals, they
Typical
worship
Final
them. They give everybody strength and fuel their magic.
J.O. crystals.
When they're all in their place, they keep the balance and everyone is happy. When one person tries to disrupt the stone or move it, obviously world goes into chaos. So, White Tiger clan, so they attack, and out of this, there's this there's like this special task force. There's an academy where they train these kids to be like a force that deals with whatever region. You guys are making this really hard. To deal with, to bring balance. Anyways,
They're from Pennsylvania.
and
So I googled White Tiger Clan. There's a Facebook page and they're from Pennsylvania. That game was originally a PSP game.
really?
It never released in North America, and then because Final Fantasy 15 got pushed back, they decided to port it over, and then it came with a demo for that game. I can't wait because the 15 is out on the 29th, and I got it fully paid.
I was watching
yeah.
gameplay of that today.
It looks sweet.
'Cause,
The graphics look insane. Did you watch the Conan O'Brien Clueless Gamer review for it, though? His one sentence review is, "This is the worst case of blue balls." That's the game. Because him and Elijah Wood decided to play it. Because, who else would play that game? But apparently your car breaks down halfway through.
Not even the beginning of the game.
You have to push the car from out in the
14
middle of
and
the
a half
woods
minutes.
for 14 and a half minutes to the next gas station.
Not true.
Riveting gameplay.
14 minutes?
No, it's not actually like that.
Okay.
The cutscene happens at some point.
No, yeah.
To push it through rings.
But the new one has an action combat system that's similar to Kingdom Hearts, which is kind of
Awesome.
weird. Yeah, so I'm hoping it's good, but it's been in development for 10 and a half
a lot
years.
of tapping.
All the tapping.
So it's got
100
war.
times.
It's
No,
Final
well,
Air physics look amazing.
yeah, they do. That's true.
It's the only good thing about the games.
That's it. Says Mikey. Hairstylist 2016.
No. Michael Jones from Achievement Hunter was playing it because they got an advanced copy. So,
Oh, lucky son of...
I just really.
what are the little cactus guys called?
Cactor.
Yeah.
Cactor.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was like,
Sorry. I
So-
was thinking of
It's
the
a Final
literal
Fantasy
term.
staple, dude.
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Standing
Yeah.
like that.
They're really
That's all
hard
he
to
does.
find.
Yeah. The
Punch it in the
Cactor.
head.
the cactor apparently are just super powerful.
In the
Yeah.
new game?
Yeah.
But you have to fight literally a living mountain at one point. But
Yeah.
Cactor is super strong.
Yeah, I guess while he was playing it, the developers came in and leveled him up to 65.
And he
He
still,
still
couldn't
couldn't
kill
beat
it.
it.
And you can just randomly find this thing in the open world?
It's like the first mission.
No! Why? God damn it, Japan. Why you doing
It's
this?
like Ninja Gaiden. Like
Oh.
on expert mode.
Perfect. I'm gonna beat it first day. There's a boss that apparently takes 3 days of playtime to kill. It's a living mountain. How do you kill a mountain?
Blow it up.
Punch it in the face, apparently.
What's that one game where you like fight a moon?
Oh, Ashura's Wrath. Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Well, no, Majora's Mask would
Majora's
be
Mask.
more accurate, but
Yeah.
boom. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So Pennsylvania.
I hope you guys like cringe.
Apparently, that's where the Declaration of Independence was signed.
I want to give a shout out to Cody Laggett and Chris McGee for subscribing. Thanks so much. Anybody watch any good movies this week? Anybody watch any movies this week?
I literally talked about movies already.
You watch documentaries. Those aren't movies.
Uh,
Those are not for fun.
Okay, I watched Fury.
Yeah, okay. You can watch Fury.
You said that. I literally don't remember the entire week.
I watch
At
kid
all.
shows like 24/7.
How's
You have
Paw
kids.
Patrol?
I've seen every episode like 100 times now.
So I bet you love it.
There's only 6 of them.
Can you recite episode 4, paragraph 16, please?
At 16.
Well, yeah, you're the voice actor, right?
What's the basis of this show? What happens every
Which?
Paw
They're
Patrol?
Paw Patrol?
police
What
that
happens
are cops.
There's,
every episode?
They're police that are cops.
Paw Patrol, right? Right?
No,
They
Police
enforce.
cops?
I thought
They're
I
not
said
puppy
dog.
police?
pretty much it's just a team of dogs that.
Watch out, they'll get you.
No, are they police or are they cops? They're both.
I thought I've said dogs, you know.
You gotta watch out for the police cops.
You just
They're the
so
worst.
convinced. She's like, yes.
Rick and Morty's amazing. You haven't seen that, I guarantee. You need to watch that. It's not on Netflix.
There's this thing, a rock, that I live underneath. I come
You
out.
burrowed
So
underneath
he
it.
is like Patrick Star then.
I come out once in
He's
a
zoning it
while
now
to
at this
hang out
point.
with my friends,
Who are
and
they?
then
What's some good movies you watched recently?
I watched.
We're going to talk about The Raid. You haven't watched The Raid yet?
No,
But
I
you-
watched
You still-
Busty.
Up again.
Yeah, I watched.
Oh,
We're going to start whipping you.
Bone Tomahawk on Netflix. That movie's fucking insane.
What's it about?
So this dude's wife gets kidnapped. So basically by a bunch of these natives, and it's set in like the 16th century. Or something.
Feudal Japan.
It's set in feudal Japan. No, so basically it's a western. It's a B budget movie with Kurt Russell and the dude who played Night Owl in The Watchmen. And basically, yeah. So he's broken his leg completely, like shattered his. What the hell's that?
Tibia,
Femur.
No,
tibia,
no,
Ankle.
no.
Baby tail.
rumpus.
Yes. Anyways,
Can't walk.
his leg's completely broken. He
You
can't
broke
walk.
his rumpus.
He fell off of a house when he was doing construction. But anyway, some dude, David Arquette, actually. The movie's crazy. I told you. So him and the main clown dude from The Devil's Rejects are walking through a native burial ground. And they're walking through a native burial ground, and they kick over like all the skulls, and you hear like glowing in the background. Like you can hear people whistling and stuff. So you can 100% tell that like obviously they shouldn't be doing what they're doing, and like obviously they're disgracing the graves because you don't. Why would you piss on a gravestone, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Buddy gets shot in the throat. He had a gun. They were robbing graves and trying to escape because they heard people running on horses. So they run up the hill up into this gravesite, get murdered. David Arquette grabs all the money and stuff and runs back to this town called Tomahawk, and he tries to hide out there. Goes to the jail. Kurt Russell hears that there's an outsider in town. Goes to check it out. He's the sheriff. Goes to check it out. Finds out that this dude's clearly lying about what he's doing. He's buried something outside the town, and he's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. He gets thrown in jail, but he gets knocked out and injured. So they get the only doctor in town, who is Buddy that broke his leg. His wife she's the doctor, gets sent to go take care of the dude. While that's happening overnight, all the natives show up and kidnap both of them. So now Kurt Russell and Buddy with mad broken leg, and their part-time deputy that's super old, and decide they're gonna go obviously get the wife back and everything because they're taking care of their own in the town and everything. So these inbred crazy native people, and I'm not being offensive, that's literally what they are in the movie, eat people, like live up in the mountains and just mess all the time. The native dude that is English speaking lives in the town and tells them where they live. So they have to horse ride for like 4 days to get there, and that's if they don't stop the entire time. But Buddy's got a broken leg, so he can't even walk. So his leg gets like mad infected, and the fight scenes in that movie, like when they finally happen, the gore is just so over the top. It's amazing. You need to watch it. Kurt Russell gets impaled with a flask filled with whiskey that is lit on fire, so it's molten hot, and then chopped in half. A man gets chopped in half, dick first, all the way through. It's insane, and like B budget quality, so like super guts and gore everywhere. It's amazing. It's on Netflix. You should watch that. It's stupid and it's awesome.
It almost sounds like Outlast 2's
Yeah.
opening trailer.
Adult diapers. We need to play that. Outlast 2, when it releases, I think we should actually record that and play through it.
Well,
I think we'll actually have
they
a lot
have
of
the
fun doing
demo
that.
out.
Yeah, they have the demo, which we should probably download and even play that.
Okay.
Just as like a background thing. I think that'd be cool.
Well, you guys are gonna do your Let's Plays.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we should actually
Should
do
you get
that.
some VR for it? Be like,
You want to supply me the money?
well, no, you just get one of like the phone ones.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Outlast will around on that, 100%. No, I do plan on getting the Google Pixel soon, and the, what do they call it? The Google Dream VR, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just slide the phone into it, and it supports VR natively. Can just tell when it's in the actual headset that supports it. It was like $70.
Also, playing Outlast in VR.
I will poop myself. That's why they're literally supplying adult diapers for the game. They're Outlast branded with upside down crosses on them. It's amazing.
Wait, you're
Wow.
serious?
Yeah, that game is like what he was like the movie I was explaining, but in modern day. What did they crash a plane
Yeah, I think so.
in like Louisiana?
I don't know. I just know it's
We don't know exactly. Nevada.
a canyon. It might be in
Nevada. Sounds right. Basically the backwoods. It's the hills have eyes. All you have is a camera that can do night vision, and you have to survive amongst all these psychopaths that are trying to eat you. And then the thing is to run the night vision takes up more battery power. Batteries are your only resource in the game, so you have to try to figure out what's going on, document it because you're a journalist, and survive. It's a first
within
person.
batteries.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, the first one's awesome. It's free on Xbox Live right now. Well, this month, December. Last one.
It's also
The first
November.
one, you were playing as a journalist. You went to an insane asylum to find out what the hell's going on because everybody you've been calling hasn't been answering your calls or anything like that. Find out there's people murdered everywhere. There's blood and molested bodies all over the place, and you have to try to escape the prison that you're now, or insane asylum that you're stuck in. It's essentially a prison, though. It's intense, and like they make you do some bullshit. You're like, I really don't want to do this because it's like the power's out in this place, and there's water that I have to walk through, and there's 17 people trying to murder me. Gotta go turn on the power. It's on the other side of the water. No! And they're running around with like crowbars, and they're like, we can smell you. It's terrifying. It's awesome. I love it.
Yes.
If you haven't played that, and you like horror games, you should really play Outlast. It's fun.
I haven't
You
played
can
a
like
lot of
peek
horror
and lean
games
around
in time.
doors and shit. You can hide under beds too, so if you break line of sight, you need to like escape. You can hide, but then they'll like peek under the bed, grab you, and kill you.
That
intense.
terrifies
Oh
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's intense.
They'll be like, I think you went to here.
And
Oh,
they'll walk
shit.
away from the bed and think that like, oh, you're safe, right? Like, because they're not going to check it. And then they'll turn around like as they're completely out of vision and then grab you. Yeah, so they know you're under there. There's a game they made slightly after Outlast release called Alien Isolation. So picture you're playing as like Sigourney Weaver's daughter trapped in a ship, and
Wait.
if you have the PlayStation camera, it's motion sensitive, so you can actually peek and lean in real life, and it will do that in the game. It will replicate that.
Who's
But the
Sigourney
cam-
Weaver?
Have you seen Alien before?
Have you seen Ghostbusters? Have you seen Alien? Yeah, that's the better question. Yeah, why
Is
the
that
fuck did I go
girl
to
that
Ghostbusters?
has like the alien in front of her face?
Yeah.
She's the main actress in the three.
Yeah.
Okay,
movies.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm really bad with names. It's
Okay.
just-
Anyway,
I'm Mike.
I had to.
When's the new season of our show
Danger
coming
Zone.
there's only like 2 more seasons, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think they have an ETA on it other than next year, March. I feel like that'll be right. That seems like enough time. Made in Georgia. If you've watched Archer, you would get that.
I enjoy.
Weren't you in the middle of a story?
Probably. Was I?
Yeah.
And he's talking about Sigourney Weaver and then leaning with the
Oh,
camera.
yeah. So
Okay.
Alien Isolation is basically Outlast, but has a motion-sensitive camera that'll work with it. But the microphone also works on the camera. So if you're playing and you make noise, the alien will hear you. You're trapped in a space station where the alien is ripping around and can hear you, see you through walls, and you have to escape the ship. You have no weapons. You have a little detector that can pick up heartbeat. That's it. And the alien will learn based on what you're doing. So if you throw a flashbang grenade, it'll learn that these things don't normally happen in the ship all by itself. Someone's throwing them, and it will hunt you down at that point. So you have to escape and like deal with this thing. But you'll go and hide, and you're like, and the microphone's active. So then just, and the alien will just rip you in half. No, the one time I was playing it, I was sprinting away, and it didn't see me. I broke line of sight. I made no noise, and I was far enough away that it couldn't hear me sprinting. But I yelled, "God damn, that was insane!" And then you just see the tail ripping through your torso, and it just lifts you up and bites your head off. It's so intense, dude. It's so much fun.
We have to play that at some point. On the,
Keep talking, and nobody explodes.
Keep talking.
Every time I sell PlayStation VR to somebody or talk about it, I end up talking about that game because it makes VR sound appealing. Because it's a party thing and not just like, you know, seclusive like one person thing, and that's what people think VR is. Yeah, Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes is pretty cool because one person can see a bomb, has to describe it to everybody else. The other people who are playing have to flip through a giant textbook and figure out which bomb it is and how to defuse that bomb.
Yep.
Yeah, so we should all play that one day. I think it'd be really fun.
That's Crunchyroll been going.
I haven't honestly used it in like a week. I think I've been in like a perpetual stasis for a week. Prepping for Black Friday has not been fun.
No.
No. I want to murder people a lot. Not actually, but like they kind of make me want
Just
to.
drive me
No.
insane.
Do you know what the NES Classic is? Have you heard
Yes.
of that? All right, so you're aware.
No, everybody's
You're
at it.
aware,
Do you
you're
have
aware.
any NES classics?
Oh, you bet. I got tons, hundreds of them.
I've actually
Oodles
been
and
storing
oodles of O's,
I,
you know.
I hide them out back, and when people come and ask,
No,
me, I say, no.
Just break
So
one every time.
the NES Classic, for like everybody who doesn't know, it's like a retro NES that plugs in through HDMI and power, has 30 games pre-installed. It's like the size of your hand. It's tiny. Everybody wants one for Christmas. They're selling for like $500 on eBay right now and Amazon. They sold it in 64 seconds on Amazon.ca and .com. We get probably 130 phone calls a day about it. So
No.
and
No.
that's just the
No.
phone call, not counting the people walking into the center of the counter. They get all the way into the store. I ask them how's it going. They look at the display we have set up with like 10 different NES classics with a sign that says sold out, and they're like, "You got any of those?" Yeah, I mean that's what sold out means, right? That's what it means. Here, buy one. Please leave. Nothing is.
So I think we should do ASMR videos. That'd be
Let's
great.
do that.
All of us
That would
should
be
just
fantastic.
like get really close to
Okay, what is that?
Audio sensory meridian response.
Yep. That.
Which means
You get a super sensitive microphone.
Yep, and then you make noises, and basically, have you ever had like people scratching your scalp, your head,
no one touches me.
Like, think about when
ever?
Did you ever get your hair checked as a kid?
Like the
For
lice
lice?
check? You know,
Yeah.
you get like the tingles on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
Okay, basically ASMR is that through sound.
You know,
So
that, like,
you can listen to it with
the
headphones,
tingles?
and it'll give you that sense.
because you get
yeah.
the left and the right.
It's like super
differences
relaxing.
and-
Like you can listen to it before bed or whatever. It'll put you right the fuck to sleep, like immediately.
I don't know if that would work on me.
Yeah, that's one of the things you'd have to check, and it's not. It doesn't work for everyone. It's strange.
I think it affects people that haven't dabbled. If you
Yeah,
know
you,
what
just,
I mean.
you whisper, and yeah.
Okay,
Usually, like super hot chicks
He's
do
in
it.
your brain, right?
stop it, Santa Claus.
Yeah, usually like they get super hot chicks, and they're sitting in front of a camera, and they're giving you like special attention, like scratching your head, and they have like there's a microphone that is 2 microphones, and there's left and right ear, and they'll like
This one.
scratch your ears and shit, and it's weird. The internet's a weird place.
It does help you go to sleep though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like if it works for you, it will put you to sleep. I listen to it from every now and then. Yeah.
Like if I have like hard time falling asleep, I'll like throw that on
Yep.
like with these, and just like the back massage because it feels like you're getting back massaged. The sound.
Yeah. Your brain perceives the sound because it's left and right ear. It tricks your brain to thinking that you're actually receiving that touch, even though you aren't, through sound.
But your muscles are like wrecked my body all day.
Yeah, and like your body will react to it.
Sorry.
But your body
Fuck
will react
son of
to the sound if you're susceptible to ASMR.
It's a cool
It's
thing.
weird. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Like it's like kind of like a pseudoscience. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for everybody.
It's
Nobody's
also
exactly
not, like,
sure
a
what it
proven
is.
science.
Yeah, it's different.
Also,
It either works or doesn't for you.
Yeah. Listen to it.
Going back to music, we're talking
Yeah.
about music, or like audio.
Yeah.
Music. Have you guys listened to any new music?
I don't know if it's necessarily new, but I just listened to the new Slayer album at like 3 a.m. this morning because I was not sleeping.
What'd you think?
It was awesome. I liked it. I just love they made it because they don't think Green Day's punk. That makes me happy. That's their entire reason why they
Have
made
you
that
heard
album.
new Green Day?
Pretty good.
Okay,
Really?
They have
Really?
they have a song on the radio. I forget what it's. Bang Bang. Today, I was checking out some hardcore bands from back in the day because I felt like reliving my childhood. I was doing a little bit of Texas in July. I don't know if you guys remember that band. No.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know of them. I haven't. I think I've maybe heard like a song or two.
One of their most famous songs is called Hook, Line, and Sinker. Anyways, their new
I
album
feel like every band
is
has
called
hook, line, and
Bloodlines.
It's
Or
hardcore.
Tool hasn't released an album
In forever.
in 10 years.
Yep.
You know what's getting released in the next year?
A new Tool album.
No, a new Perfect Circle album. I'm beginning to hate that guy, man.
Well, we got to see Doctor Strange, and that was basically a Tool music video, right?
He has released
I hope someone
like,
makes that a thing
5
that happens.
books since their last album.
Yeah.
You know what they're all on? like
Writing music.
no, they're all on like dark arts, dark lore, exploring like
Your brain.
the brain, the weird places it can go, and then one is about him, and it's called like the perfect contrast of
The perfect con.
or no, the perfect blend of contrary things or something along that line. And it's like, Maynard, I want a new Tool album, but he's too busy making wine and writing books.
He's
He
like
has
super.
a wine.
He's super rich.
I don't care.
Does he have a wine or a winery? Is it just a wine named after him, or
It's a winard.
I don't know. It frustrates me because I really like Tool. I'm not one of those Tool fans that are like really picky and like, this album totally sucked. It wasn't even very good. I genuinely like Tool, and
I do too.
I just want a new album. I just want to hear something new. There's this one song that's been leaked. Sorry, oh God.
Hashtag.
I almost said hashtag.
Hashtag.
No, you did
it's
say
a
it.
thing now.
Sorry, quotation.
It's a word. Like
Air quotes.
Man.
Air quotes. Leaked song called Amber, and it's pretty cool.
yeah.
I like it. But that's the only thing they've released. All I know for the reason why it's taken so long is because Tool's been in like a really long legal battle about their sales, and that's been
Like
the
the
reason.
profit they were supposed to earn from it, or
Yeah, or what they were supposed.
receive from the profit.
Yeah,
So they're feeling they're not getting enough money.
I guess. But it's
That's
like,
kinda bullshit.
dude.
Well, if they wanted more money, they could release.
Speaking
an
of
album.
which, apparently Metallica is playing at the Opera House like this weekend or something like that.
Yep.
It's $910,
Yep.
but for a ticket, but it's a charity event.
Yep.
You charge $910. Nobody's gonna donate any money to the charity.
No, that's the money is donated. To charity.
Apparently, their new album's amazing though.
It's very good. It's,
I haven't listened to it, but I was told.
It's very thrashy.
Yeah, that's what I was told, man.
Very.
So I need to check it out then. All right.
Oh man, I'm so impressed by Metallica. Like, they went from being really good to like,
Very poopy.
just god awful with like Loaded and
Tried
Reloaded
not swearing.
and anything after that.
God awful.
And then they went right back to like the roots of thrash, and it's just like it's
good
right
again.
in your face.
It's good
and
again.
It's great lyrics. It almost like there's at points where it almost sounds like Slayer. It's that thrashy, and
Nice.
you're like it's so
All
good.
right, I'm definitely checking that out tonight on Spotify.
Matthew Good's gonna be playing in Oshawa in March. I don't know if Matthew Good band. Hello, Tam Bam. Ready to come.
Serenade me to sleep every night, please.
What's another one? Picture yourself lying in the water, million miles from nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I've heard the name of Matthew Good Band. I
I
haven't heard the songs.
Miss your lace boy, you miss yourself.
I don't listen to the radio, so I'm listening to any new music.
Radio.
I haven't listened to any music. I think the newest music I've listened to is Seaway's newest album. It's probably
Really?
the newest music I've got to
Yeah.
listen to. Everybody should go listen to Seaway.
See, I use Spotify fairly frequently. I load up a lot of the playlists and stuff because while I'm playing like Overwatch and stuff like that, you can use Spotify on PlayStation, which is super awesome.
Yeah, I found out you could do that, so I started playing music for Michael when he
that's
had
awesome.
no idea why
My
his
music was
PlayStation
playing.
was playing music.
That's hilarious. Because yeah, you can remote operate it with
Yep.
the
Just
Spotify
on my
app,
phone,
which
it's
is
like
super convenient. Because then you're like,
connect to device,
oh, I'm
so
not
absolutely.
super like digging this song. You can just pull it up on your phone and just switch it. It's really nice.
That's also every time Missy is listening to music,
Change the song.
because you can add to queue, you can add a song in to play next, but it doesn't disrupt the playlist.
Oh,
So
that's cool. I
it's
didn't realize you
always
could do
All
that.
Star by Smash Mouth.
Hey, no.
Just every time she's listening, I just sneak it in
Trolly as hell.
Want to transition
Do you have
into
Spotify?
anime?
Sure.
So you guys have watched any this week? What's everybody's favorite anime?
Oh, man.
That's hard.
You had to pick one anime
That I
to
could watch forever the rest of my life. Probably Cowboy Bebop, actually.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that.
It's actually awesome. I really do hope that like Ghost in the Shell does well when they release it in the new live action, because I think that'll get a lot of people into anime. Because they'll be like, oh, this is based on an anime. Cool, I'm gonna have to check this out, and then they'll see that it is actually a reliable art form. It is good. It's as good as TV and movies, if not better at some points. But I hope they do decide to make a Hollywood Cowboy Bebop film, because I think it could do really, really well. Basically, picture space bounty hunters camp. They're flying to different solar systems and planets and stuff like that, taking out hits on people and stuff.
Okay.
The main character, Spike, smokes a lot of cigarettes, flies an awesome spaceship, and shoots a lot of people and kung fu's people. It's awesome.
So, sorry, the name of this...
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop, and...
Ghost in the Shell's the one that's gonna get a Scarlett Johansson film soon.
Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, the soundtrack to that is so good. I don't know, actually.
Are they?
I don't think so. I think the guy who made Cowboy Bebop made Space Dandy. I don't know if he made... That's a good question, my friend. Yeah, but what would your favorite anime be?
One
I'm
anime to
assuming
watch.
you've probably seen a couple.
I'm gonna... You
Pass
guys
the
are gonna...
question.
You guys are gonna think I'm so lame.
Naruto!
It's gonna be Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, Dragon Ball Z's legit.
And it's so long you can watch it
Well,
forever.
the thing is recently, over the last couple of years, they released what's called Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah.
Kai is basically a redo of Dragon Ball Z, but they cut out all the filler episodes, all the crap that doesn't need to exist.
There's
in
some
the
great filler episodes.
There is, but the 15 episodes of Goku building up the Spirit Bomb does not happen on the Dragon Ball Z Kai. Although, the only crappy thing about Kai is the Japanese theme song is terrible. Do not watch that. Skip it every time.
Alright, Cam, what was your favorite anime?
Inuyasha.
Yeah, that's a good show.
I watched
I
it a
love
lot
that
as a
show.
kid.
I watched it a lot as a kid.
I think I've
because
watched every episode in all 4 movies. At
It's
least 4 movies.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I even watched... I'd marathon that show.
Man, it was like...
That's probably up there in my
I
top
would
5.
stay up.
It
I would
hooked you.
stay up late to watch that show because it was late. It was on late on
Teletoon at night.
Teletoon Network. And
Or anime on YTV.
yes,
Yep.
yeah, and it was like you must be 14 or older to watch this. And I was like,
But it had no way of checking.
yeah. And I felt so badass watching it, and it was so different from anything I had seen on TV, and I don't know why I connected to it. I thought it was really cool.
He did make Samurai Champloo. You are correct.
Right now.
Good call.
The Vision of Escaflowne. Really?
Wow.
Eureka 7. Lupin the Third. He did Lupin the Third. Oh, he just did the music for it. Lupin the Third was awesome.
But yeah, Inuyasha is probably my top 5 favorite animes.
It's just really cool. It introduced like a bunch of like weird stuff that I had never heard of before. Like this one, like
Beyblade's the best
there's, like the whole like
When I was a kid, it was fun to watch.
the whole like
first season.
Oh, jeez. Let it rip. Oh, God.
Jordan, favorite anime?
Trigun.
Ah, good
That was
choice.
my favorite.
Ooh.
I watched that one.
Trigun,
Crash the
what's that?
Stampede.
It's
Spaghetti Western with guns.
yeah, pretty much.
What?
The main guy is like pretty much at the center of every disaster, which makes it look like it's his fault, but he's
Bash
actually
the
like,
Stampede.
he's actually like the good guy. Bash the
He's
Stampede.
the
Six-
village idiot. He never plans on anything happening poorly, but it always does around him. Bad luck seems to find him all the time.
There's a bounty on him for
Yeah.
60 billion
Zenny.
double dollars.
Yeah,
is what
double
they
dollar.
call
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So everybody's trying to hunt him down, trying to kill him, thinking that he's the culprit for all these disasters and everything. Meanwhile, he really had nothing to do with it and ends up trying to help people all the time.
And he's like the best shooter.
But
of all
always
time.
and he always gets villainized.
Another one I really liked growing up was Gundam Seed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh man, I could not get enough of that. It was so good.
Most of the Gundam is
Yeah,
I
most
didn't-
of it's pretty good.
Endless Waltz. The movie is pretty dope.
There's a lot of drama surrounding the Gundam, so like a lot of people don't tend to stick around for the whole series. But if you do watch it, when the fight scenes actually happen, it's awesome.
Space
They're
battles
really
are
well
awesome.
animated. Yeah.
I liked everything.
So
They have a new Gundam. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
That's
off.
fine.
It's called Iron Blood Orphans, and basically it takes place in like a post-apocalyptic version of the same universe. And basically the Gundams have been decommissioned. This group of kids who are like a vigilante group that do not want to put up with everything.
Are they
that's
humans?
Yep.
Or okay.
They've been putting up with like a tyrannical government. They have a Gundam still, and they have a kid that is like kind of a sociopath. He doesn't really have any emotion for anything. He's like the greatest pilot ever, of course, because anime. So basically, it's a group. It's them fighting against the government. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, Iron Blood Orphans is the name of that. It's on Crunchyroll and Funimation.
What's your favorite anime, Mikey?
I'm always torn between Hellsing OVA
Yep.
or Death Note.
Yep.
It's always my two tops. I usually lean towards Death Note.
Death Note's better for when you're thinking. I think.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah. When your brain's not fully like asleep or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good to watch.
but yeah, Death Note's usually up there.
Did I talk about Drifters last week?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done by the same people that did
Yeah.
Hellsing OVA. You need
Yes.
to watch it. It is so good.
Let's go back to the YTV anime. They had some great shows. And some,
Amazing shows, man.
did you ever watch Witch Hunter Robin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one was
I
just
thought
like,
that was on Teletoon.
they probably did on both.
Okay.
It was either
YTV
Teletoon or YTV
All the time. as a
Youth or
kid.
something or whatever it was called.
YTV Youth?
No.
The
or-
Zone, man. The Zone.
You know, Carlos is still a host of my TV.
No, he's not.
Yeah, yeah.
What is he,
No
like
way.
50 years old
I don't
now?
know.
I'm
It's
32,
ridiculous.
He still
but I
acts
look
the
like
same
I'm
way
12.
too,
No.
but he's like 40.
He's got like a Father Time beard now.
Hey, kids!
Check out this new Fairly Odd Parents episode. You're gonna love it. Man,
Oh,
Fairly Odd Parents is awesome.
Sorry. Just go back to the music. The Texas in July album that I was talking about is called Bloodwork. It's their newest album.
They have a new album.
It's their newest album.
2006.
That's so new.
Just a sec. I will check.
Man. Throwback though, like straight up thinking of 2006 made me laugh because I was just going through YouTube last night and a freaking Titanfall 2 trailer popped up, but it had a cut like the background music was the Linkin Park Jay-Z
yeah.
song split, and I was like, what year is this? It was so ridiculous. Yeah, they had like what was it, Numb, and what the hell was the Jay-Z song they had split? I can't remember. But you know how old Numb is.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that song. Yeah. But that was playing on a Titanfall like that just released in October. It's like, what year is it? What the hell? It was awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Does anyone want to transition into?
We weren't done talking about anime yet.
Okay, all right. Let's go back to anime.
What was the first animes you guys watched? That you can remember. I probably
Oh,
think
Probably
so.
Pokemon, I'd say, because it would
Yeah.
classify as an anime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
probably Pokemon.
Which came out first, Pokemon or Sailor Moon?
I wasn't allowed to watch Sailor
Too
Sailor-
Moon.
violent?
Hey, Sailor Moon probably, well, it definitely released first, but I don't think YTV aired it until after Pokemon craze happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think they
It'd
kind
be in the
of,
same realm. Because
Yeah.
mid 90s.
yeah, but like everybody still has the same nostalgia for all of that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think they were released around the same
Yeah, it
time.
was like
but I think,
that,
Care
Dragon
Bears,
Ball.
Sailor Moon, Pokemon.
yeah, I think.
Anime, not anime.
Yeah, no, I think what happened was though, like people got into Pokemon. They liked the art style. It was different. It was super stylized and super over the top. That's why everybody loves anime. And then because that was popular, they looked at one of the most popular franchises in Japan, which was Sailor Moon, and then brought that over. But 4Kids is terrible, and that's why they don't exist anymore. God damn, I hate them. I remember, like, as a kid, I used to watch Naruto all the time. I think
Or,
probably everybody did.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep. Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh man, it was awesome. But anyway, Joey Wheeler. Anyway, stupid friggin' Brooklyn accent out of nowhere. Hey you! All the
Hey,
time.
you guys!
Anyway,
Wait up!
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so-
yeah. So I think what happened was they brought that over around the time.
Yeah,
Just
like,
wanted-
yeah, I mean, it's the same realm as Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon,
Man.
and Sailor Moon.
As much as that show had filler all the time, Dragon Ball Z, it was awesome that like every day you came home from school and it was on every single day.
Yeah.
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. Like it was awesome. That was childhood in a nutshell.
You would
Friggin-
arrange your life around this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This episode, and you were like, I have to see it.
Yeah.
What happens next?
And then you go outside. You're like,
Dragon
I
Ball
need to
Z.
train
Yeah.
and Saiyan.
Did anybody ever like practice being a Super Saiyan?
You bet.
Just yelling
Come
Sorry.
on, admit it. Admit it.
I think all of us did.
Oh yeah.
100%. Digimon. I actually downloaded. They have a Digimon game on the PlayStation right now. It's on sale. It's actually like Pokemon mixed with Final Fantasy, but it's a Digimon game, and it has literally all the characters you could think of as a kid. So it was really, really cool. I paid like $12 for it.
I couldn't think of a single Digimon right now.
Really? Metal Greymon.
Well, except for the Greymons.
Yeah. It was super cool. That's all you need to know. That's all
What
that
was the
matters.
one
A
that
friggin'
was
T-Rex with a robot arms. The coolest thing ever.
What was the one that looked like a jester?
Oh.
Devil Greymon.
No,
Yeah, I think
it looked like
that kind
it
of.
looked like a Harley Quinn kind of deal.
Oh. I just remember watching the
Puppet,
movies.
puppet.
Puppetmon could be it. I think there was a Puppetmon.
Puppetmon?
I can't believe my brain just worked right there.
No, Puppetmon looks like Pinocchio. He's a marionette.
Okay, I remember that, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
I just remember watching the movies all the time. They were super cool on YTV.
Like season 1 and 2 of Digimon with the movies.
So good.
It's like-
So good. That's all I watched.
And
I
then
don't
they
think I
grow
ever
up
watched...
and you're like, oh.
Well, dude, they have a new series now. And it's with the original cast from season 1, but they're teenagers now. Yeah. But,
So what happened before the group?
I don't know.
Like, it's like at the end of the movie, like Ty's like has like the card he's pulling around.
Yeah. There's
I think it's Ty.
this entire like thought to like a concept I read online about Digimon, and the reason they have Mon at the end of all of their names is because they're a file on a computer, right? So .mon would be like an exe file is an executable file. It's something that can load a program, right? .jpeg is a picture. That's the format it's in, right? So .mon is monsters. They're all like the digital monsters, and I was like, what? Why did I never think of that? It's crazy. Blew my friggin' mind, man. No, it's really, really neat, though. It's just like, why did I never think of that?
You weren't thinking about that when you watched the show.
The other concept was, it was like, in Pokemon, you put them into the computer, right?
Yeah.
What would happen if that file went corrupt? And it became a full-fledged digital being. It becomes a Digimon. So the one concept is that they're in the same universe, it's just one takes place inside the computer. Because they go into the game, into the world, or whatever it is, whatever season you're watching, and they're digital monsters. Yeah, but it's a corrupted file of a Pokemon stored in a computer that turns into a Digimon.
But the Pokemon itself inside the Pokeball is not tainted. It's just like the file.
Oh, it turns into that file. Because if you were to store it into a computer, what would you title it? Be Pikachu.mon.
Yeah, but it's in the Pokeball.
But what
Yeah,
happened?
but
what do you think
Voltorb is created from that exactly. It is a messed up transfer of a Pokemon that's trapped inside a Pokeball that turns into a Voltorb. That's why it tries to kill itself.
Oh my god.
Read the Pokedex data. Yeah, it's intense, man.
That was Cam's mind imploding and exploding.
Simultaneously.
It turned into a black hole.
Did
Yeah.
anybody else ever watch Magus XLR?
Yes, the
Oh, hell yeah.
the card.
Hell yeah. That show was awesome.
Apparently, it's on Xbox Video now.
Is it actually?
and it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I used to watch that all the time on Teletoon. Metabots was awesome. I guess that counts as anime too.
So this has been the Random Bantercast, episode 2. Thank you for listening. Mike signing off.
Also, Mike signing off.
This is Cam saying enough.
This is Jordan signing off.
Thanks for sticking around and listening. Appreciate everybody who's came and listened so far. All the subscribers we've gotten. Don't know if I'll be making one of these end credit things for all the podcasts. Probably doing them for at least the first couple. It's my little end talk to everybody. These things are fun to record. Not so much fun to edit. We're a bunch of, we appreciate everybody who supported. Came, listened, subscribed. Sure, we'll be making a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. You know where to find us. Come back and listen.